listening to socialtv.co.za with myself, Nokuthula Khwela. In our top stories, 73-year-old accountant to take on the Amazon River to fight climate change, and Ladles of Love to take on yet another Guinness World Record this Mandela Day. In our top story, at 73 years of age, a professor at the University of the Witwatersrand in Johannesburg, South Africa, Kurt Sartorius, will set out an expedition that nearly broke him 50 years ago. In July 2022, accountancy professor Sartorius, his son Ben Sartorius, and his colleague Professor Wayne van Zilk, CASA, also of the School of Accountancy at the Wits Faculty of Commerce, Law and Management, will set out to paddle over 1,100 kilometers down the Rio Madeira, one of the biggest tributaries of the Brazilian Amazon River. This is the second time in 50 years that Sartorius will be taking on this adventure. Sartorius and his team have been funded by the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants, SAICA, and Wits University. Climate change is one of the research focus areas of Wits University, which is celebrating its centenary celebrations in 2022. Sartorius Challenge makes up part of Wits' centenary campaign. All funds raised by the expedition will go towards reforestation and research projects. All donations will be administered by a panel of relevant experts on behalf of Wits Foundation. Moving on to our next story, Ladles of Love will attempt to break the Guinness World Record for the world's largest mosaic created entirely out of food cans this Mandela Day. Every food can be collected for the mosaic, which will be donated to communities in need. This initiative will take place simultaneously in two cities on 17th and the 18th of July, with a gigantic Madiba face being created in Cape Town at the CTICC and a massive South African flag being created in Johannesburg, Nelson Mandela Square. Ladles of Love is calling on South Africans to volunteer or contribute. The event will provide multiple opportunities for people to volunteer their 67 minutes for Mandela Day. This is not Ladles of Love's first attempt at a world record. The world record for the longest line of cans was smashed by more than double at the V&A waterfront on the 29th of August 2021 with a 6.7 kilometers line of 94,560 food cans. A groundbreaking national preventative gender-based violence intervention that focuses on boys was launched in Johannesburg today, attended by high-profile industry stakeholders and CEOs who have been given their support to the program. The program, titled What About the Boys, aims to tackle gender-based violence by working with 10,000 high school boys across the country. Created by Youth Development Program facilitator Prime Stars, the program is designed to guide boys to break free from the rigid and often damaging stereotypes of traditionally masculinity that contributes to GBV. The program is targeted at grade 8 to 12 boys from urban, township and rural schools from more than 100 schools this year. In our final story, the independent Black Filmmakers Collective, IBFC, promotes mental well-being within the screen industry and launched the Izimbali Mental Health Campaign at the Encounters South African International Documentary on the 25th of June 2022 event held at the Khwela Institute, Johannesburg. Many entertainment industry workers, both in front of the camera and behind the camera, have long experienced mental health challenges. While the severity of mental health crisis is felt across all sectors, the creative sector has recently experienced many suicides by well-known artists and practitioners, a situation which has raised concern in the public domain. The IBFC is committed to supporting the mental well-being of its members and the wider creative sector by creating awareness, providing guidelines and solutions, and recommending employment benefits for the sector with relevant stakeholders. To recap our top stories, Ladles of Love to take on yet another Guinness World Record this Mandela Day. For more CSI news, you can visit our website at www.socialtv.co.za.